Chapter 7. How much has China's regulatory framework changed? In fact, what happened is relatively new. You know, remember 1978, Deng Xiaoping, that's the first step, the first phase, okay, where China is moving from a closed economy to an open economy. And then, still with Deng Xiaoping, in 1992, remember, we moved to the socialist market economy. And then, another year, 2001, China entered into the World Trade Organization, WTO. So you see, things are relatively new. Think another example. Think about IP, okay, intellectual property right, IPR. IPR, is something entirely new in China, something very, very new. You have now one patent law, okay? You have a framework to deal with intellectual property rights, but this is something really new. So that's one point. Things are really new regarding this regulatory framework. Second point, this regulatory framework is now moving closer and closer to what you have outside China. So for most of the foreign companies, that's a good news. Again, if you take the example of IPR, what is happening for IPR is not so far from what we have in Europe or in the US. Yet, we have to keep in mind a few things. Okay, this regulatory framework is still changing a lot. One, and two, it's impacted by so many things which are different from what we are used to. So take the example of relationship. Still in China, relationships are still much more important than the contract itself. So my conclusion regarding this chapter 7 is very simple. You have to be in touch with the true experts, okay? You need to find lawyers, you need to find advisors, you need to know and to be in touch with people who know about this regulatory framework, because it's still very complicated and still evolving, as I was just mentioning before.